Now, for our next story, we are joined by Ashley Espiritu. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Giancarlo. Thank you. On October 31st, members of the Church of Christ all around the United Kingdom gathered in 14 different sites to simultaneously conduct a charity, Aid to Humanity. The Aid to Humanity is also being conducted simultaneously by the Church of Christ all around the world. The Church of Christ is known globally not just as a rapid growing religious organization, but also as a united organization active in many different charity works. When the first UK lockdown was announced at the end of March this year, it took an enormous toll on the country. However, the members of the Church of Christ all over the United Kingdom didn't hesitate in their decision to help out their fellow community. During the last lockdown, the members visited hospitals and care homes where they donated personal protective equipment for the frontline workers. Now, leading up to the second UK lockdown, the Church of Christ members continued their charity work to their community in drives for food and household items. From the London location alone, a spokesman for the charity stated that before COVID-19, their food bank would only reach 50 to 60 people. And now, because of the generous donations of the Church of Christ, they are now able to reach more than 120 people, and the numbers continue to rise. If we were to add the total number of boxes and bags donated from all the sites in the UK, it would be able to help hundreds of more people than usual. Let's listen in.
This is just really an opportunity for people to fill God's storehouse really with food that is so desperately needed within all of our local communities. This is vital at this time, especially during the pandemic. We are so grateful more than ever, really.
I think your gesture is phenomenal. I had actually been telling the staff about you coming today during the week. I'd been telling them, and I was just saying, I wish our own church would do something like this. It would be great. I think it's very good of your church to do it, you know.
I think we're just generally so overwhelmed and bowled over. You can't explain just the generosity that's been happening over these last few months. And, people have got just very kind, generous hearts, and they are just giving very sacrificially themselves. And it is just amazing to see just how God is opening the hearts of many to give generously.
It's amazing how much the Church of Christ continues to constantly do for their neighbours, their community, and for the world. Back to you, Giancarlo.
Is there any importance or significance of the date that this event was actually held in the UK? Or?
Yes, Giancarlo. Well, as I said, the charity event was held on October 31st. This specific date is important to the members of the Church of Christ, as it is the birthday of their executive minister, Brother Eduardo Villamanalo. This year, the members also gathered together for this charity event as a way to unitedly celebrate Brother Eduardo's birthday. Giancarlo?
But also now that the UK has announced its second lockdown, will the Church of Christ be announcing any more similar works to support the people with this new lockdown?
Well, the Church of Christ has not yet announced or held any further charity work in support of the second UK lockdown. However, as they are very active in helping their community and were quick in reacting to the first UK lockdown, we can expect to hear from them very soon. Giancarlo?
Thank you so much for joining us again, Ashley.
Thank you, Giancarlo. I'm Ashley Espiritu, EBC London correspondent, and we live in interesting times.